So just a short video today, just getting this guy out. We just got back from our trip to the NT. This is our new lace monitor that we picked up before we went. He's well over 10, pretty sure, and he had heaps of ticks on him. So we're we've had him at the vet. We'll put some footage in of when we got him out. But yeah, we've had him at the vet. The vet pulled like 300 ticks off this fella, and now we've just been treating him at home with just Pomoxin just over the skin, just to get any leftover ticks that might have been popping up. As you can see, he's not the most placid goanna, and it is a very cold day today, so he's not trying to bite me face at the moment. But as well, because he's a captive monitor, it's just the person that had him didn't go into the actual enclosure, or went in but didn't handle him or obviously check for ticks or do any of that stuff. He's not used to being handled, and as you can see, even though he was sold to us as a 6-year-old, he's definitely well above that. So he's got a lot of conditioning brought into him that people are not necessarily going to manhandle him too much, but at the same time they're not people aren't things that can be trusted. So that's, once we know that all the ticks are gone, and even in that process of getting them off and treating him, we're going to be working on that for the next couple of months or years or whatever, to get this guy to a point where he trusts us, where he wants the interactions, where he's comfortable with us, and I believe it's very possible. Like we work with a lot of younger monitors, training them up. Obviously that's a lot safer if they haven't got teeth and a big mouth like this, and years of conflict with people. But these guys are highly intelligent, so I reckon we'll do a really good job of getting this guy to a point where he's comfortable with us, where we can pick him up, where we can go in and interact with him, and give him a really good life. These guys can live for a very long time. That was just me pulling his claw off. He didn't like that too much. But as you can see as well, like in some of the footage I'll show you the start footage. Don't whack your camera, buddy. I'll show you the start footage where we did try to get the ticks off ourselves, but I can't do insects, and there were just so many of them, bugs, whatever ticks are. They freak me out. So we decided to get our good friend at Cannonball Vet to help us out, Michael Cannon, and he always does a really great job, and got so many ticks off this guy. But you'll see in the footage where I did have to grab him over the head, because my colleague Kayla was going to remove the ticks while I held him, but there was just so many of them. And the problem you have with the over the head grab is it's a very safe grab for you, because you grab over the head and you grab the base of the tail. But for training wise, it's the worst grab you can do, because it's basically you're reinforcing that you are a predator. You're coming down to attack the animal, you're a predator. So that's why we always want the underneath grab if we can do it. Now, saying that, the first couple of times I grabbed this guy underneath, and he's probably going to do the same now if I keep talking, but he tries to bite me on the face. So you want to make sure, and he's a very strong and heavy monitor, this guy, so you want to make sure they can't get you on the face. And again, you can see these back claws are kind of hooking into my pants or my jacket, and if he was really warmed up, that would be very problematic, because then he's got leverage to go in at me. So it can be a dangerous proposition when you've got one that's this old, like this. But the less I struggle and try to put up a fight, the more I handle him without letting him bite me on the face. The other good thing about this guy, which has been the same with another monitor that I worked with years ago, that was already quite old when we got him, not as old as this one, but still quite old. I found that it kind of looks at my face and says, that's where I want to go. That's what I want to bite. I'm biting you on the face. I'm not biting you on the hands. Which does make it a little bit easier, because if this guy wanted to, he could really just turn around and probably bite me on the arm. I'd put up a fight and move my hand away to make sure that it didn't happen, but it wouldn't be a huge stretch if he was warmed up enough, realistically. So it's not the safest place to grab if they're really aggressive and heated up and as strong as this guy. We haven't measured him or weighed him yet, and again, we were told he was 6 years old, but clearly he's over 10 with that beefy head of his. But he is a stunner, and we're very much looking forward to working with him. And well, I can't see any ticks on him at the moment, so I think we have got them all. We've been doing this treatments for a while, so with any luck, now we can just get back onto getting him all social and friendly, and basically enjoy his retirement here at Dragon Training Mobile Zoo. Although he's probably still too young at 10 to be retiring, because these guys, we've been told, live over 50 years. But yeah, so yeah, I'll attach the rest of the footage and just enjoy. We'll put this guy back, eh? Oh, don't slap yourself in the face, you silly bugger. Alright, signing off. Hi, it's Rory speaking. We just picked up a goanna recently, and he's quite a fiery one. He's quite aggressive, and he's got a lot of ticks on him. So we're wondering if you got any suggestions on how to get them all off.